The UK Ministry of Defense says Ukrainian forces are under intense pressure around a key city in eastern Ukraine. They say the Russian military has made some of its greatest gains there this year. This comes as Ukraine says the wife of its intelligence chief is hospitalized after being poisoned with heavy metals. ABC's Patrick Reevell joins me now for more on this. Patrick, Russia has been heavily attacking Ukrainian positions around Avdiivka over the last 2 months. So what's the latest on that, and why is this city so important?
Hi, Dan. Yeah, I mean, Russia's been attempting to take Avdiivka for about 2 months, as you say, since it began its new offensive there. It's the biggest attack that it's attempted since last winter, really. And it's been taking catastrophic losses. We know that thousands of troops there appear to have been killed in the last few weeks. Ukraine claims as many as 10,000 Russian soldiers may have died. We've seen these videos of just columns of Russian tanks being destroyed there, dozens and dozens of tanks and armored vehicles being destroyed. But despite those incredibly heavy losses, they are making progress. They're creeping forward. And now, as you say, the UK Defence Intelligence Agency says that they believe Russia has managed to move forward about 2 kilometres, which, of course, is not a lot. But the problem is that Avdiivka is surrounded almost. It's almost encircled because there are 2 Russian pincers from the north and to the south. And it would be a huge blow if Ukraine were to lose Avdiivka because it's one of the most fortified places on the front line. It would be a major strategic and major symbolic blow to Ukraine if it were to lose it. For now, that hasn't happened, but it's certainly not on a good trajectory there, and it is a very, very difficult position for Ukrainian forces.
Now, Patrick, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken pledged ongoing support for Ukraine as he wrapped up NATO meetings in Brussels. So how concerned is Ukraine about Western support right now?
I think, put simply, very concerned, because despite what Antony Blinken said today, that he had no sense of fatigue after meeting with the NATO countries at this Ukraine NATO meeting in Brussels, I think in reality we all see that there is a shift. We see that there is a lot more attention on Israel right now. We heard from Ukrainian officials earlier this month that they have already seen a dramatic slowdown in ammunition, crucial ammunition going to Ukraine. They're already seeing shortages. And of course, we've seen that the US still has yet to approve more Ukraine funding. That bill for an extra $100 billion for Ukraine and Israel is still held up. And that is a major worry for Ukraine because, of course, without it, the war is on a very disturbing trajectory. We see that Russia, on the other hand, is beginning now to be able to produce a lot more ammunition. It's being able to produce more tanks. And although it's still not able to produce what it needs, it is currently on a better trajectory than Ukraine is in terms of ammunition. We know that the EU is also struggling to provide enough. And so the thing is right now for Ukraine, it's a deeply worrying trajectory long term unless the US and other NATO countries begin to intensify the support that they have been providing until now.
And Patrick, a spokesperson for Ukraine's military intelligence agency says the wife of the intelligence chief is being treated at a hospital for heavy metals poisoning. What's the latest on that?
Yeah, we've been speaking to Ukrainian officials, and they've confirmed to us that, yes, the wife of Ukraine's top spy chief, Kirill Budanov, was poisoned, they say, using heavy metals. They say that a number of other Ukrainian agents from that Defense Intelligence Agency were also poisoned. They say that she is her condition is improving. They say she's in hospital, but that they caught the poisoning in time. But this, of course, they believe is an attempted assassination by Russia. They've said they think that's most likely. And Kirill Budanov is a very high-profile leader. He's one of the best-known commanders in Ukraine, and so this would obviously be a very serious security breach. We know that Russia obviously has used poisoning over the years, and Ukraine says that this is not the first time that they've attempted to poison him. But I think it is remarkable that they've got so close to him if this is indeed as an assassination attempt, and obviously, yes, yet again points to this worrying trajectory for Ukraine.
All right, Patrick Reevell there. Thank you, Patrick.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.